in Android 7.0 Nougat, so double tapping the overview button will quickly switch back to the previous apps. What if you're in multi-window mode? So will it work? Yes, it will be work even if you're in the multi-window mode. So simply double tap the overview button will quickly switch back to the previous app. So also the notifications are now really improved. So swiping in gentle on notifications, you can see the settings gear icon. If you swipe it forcefully, it's going to be remove the notification. Same thing, swiping gentle, you're going to see the settings gear icon. If you click on settings gear icon, so you can control the notifications and information. Swiping with the force will going to help you remove the notifications from the notification center. So also, if you think that if you have missed some of the notifications, unfortunately swipe all of them, so you can add a notifications lock shortcut onto your home screen. So by doing this method will going to be help you to see what all the notifications that you have missed. Simply go and create a settings shortcut. So once you create settings shortcuts, you can simply open the shortcut app. So you're going to see all of the notification logs. It's going to be give you a detailed information that what you have received and what you unfortunately missed the notification. So that's really amazing. Also the automatic system updates. So as we know that in Android 7.0, so the softwares were going to be updated in the background. So even just by turning this option like automatic system updates, what this is going to do is when you the Android will going to be download automatic software in the background. So once you reboot your phone, so it's going to be boot into the new version of Android without any problem. And also, as we know that the double pressing the power button in most of the Nexus phones, we're going to bring up the camera app. So now it is now universal, so it's going to be support for every Android phone which supports the Nougat. So also the new thing that I personally like is the output device notifier. So if you connect any of the output devices like the AirPods, earpods and the USB OTG, so it's going to be notify you and what are the devices that are connected as an output. So it is a really good indication to see. And also now we can broadcast a Wi-Fi with a particular brand. So when you're trying to create a Wi-Fi hotspot through your mobile phone, so in settings you're going to see the new option called the frequency. Now we can broadcast your Wi-Fi with a particular frequency, 2.4 gigahertz or 5 gigahertz, anything like that. So now finally in overview button, if you click on overview, so now you can see the clear all buttons in all of the apps running in the background. So that is really amazing. Previously it was not there, so you can simply clear all the notifications directly. Also the turn on the battery from the toggles, and you can simply swipe down from the notification center and then you can simply turn on the battery saver without going into the actual settings. Also with the Android new 7.0 Nougat program, it comes with the brand new images. I think the Google is the first version. Google Android is the first version that supports the Unicode 9. So you can see tons of new images added to the Android 7.0 Nougat. It is very easy to use and very convenient to work with. Also, when you are trying to download the APK files or any MP3 files from the browser, now you can see the cancel button. You can simply cancel it if you don't want to download anything. That is really awesome. Also now in Android 7.0 Nougat, so we can go ahead and set the wallpapers for the individual lock screens. It might be either a lock screen or home screen. You can set to wallpapers to any of the screens. So as you can see, the wallpaper is being activated on my lock screen. So and another feature is when you're in the lock screen, swiping down from the lock screen, swiping down from the clock, and you're gonna be able to control the toggles. You can quickly control the toggles by turning on the Wi-Fi and everything. That is really amazing. Also, as we noticed in Android 6.4 Marshmallows, while holding the settings gear icon, so it's going to be spin that little gear icon. So in Android 7.0 Nougat, the speed of the settings gear icon is really very fast. Also now in Android 7.1 Nougat, so the terminal emulator comes as pre-built right inside the system. So all you need to go to developer settings and you can see the terminal emulator, and then you can add terminal emulator. It will be visible on your applications. You can try to execute some of the commands if you don't want to, and if you don't want terminal emulator, simply turn off that. You can see the app is visible from the applications menu. And also, as we know that in Android 6.0 Marshmallows, Google has introduced the built-in secret file manager. To access, you can go to the storage explorer. So now the built-in file manager is completely redesigned from scratch. Now you will be able to use it just like the file manager HD by Rhythmsoft software. So you can simply create a new window, and you can also create a new folder, and it is very easy to to work with the new file manager. You can also sort order by time, by name, by size, and this is a completely revamped and all the new features to be built in file manager. You can quick jump to the any settings. When you're in the settings and if you're trying to go back, so you don't need to go back anymore, so you can simply swipe from the left. You can bring this new shade and you can quickly jump to the any settings right inside the Android 7.0 Nougat. This is my favorite feature, change on DPI. So DPI stands for display per inch. So basically it's going to be allow you to change the width of your display. So if you go to developer options, you're going to find the smallest width option. So if you give the width higher than 320 for most of the smartphones, so everything on your screen will going to become smaller. So it is a very convenient way to use it, especially if you're having the 5.5 inch display. Notice on my screen that everything is went very small, and if you want to change back, you simply give the default value 320. It's going to be revert back to the normal width. And the last but not the least, the Android Nougat. So basically, if you tap the Android version, you're going to get the beautiful N logo. So if you again hold that N logo, you're going to see the cat will going to disappear. So basically, it's just the game. So you can simply offer the food for the cats, and the cats are going to come and eat your food. Once the cat eat your food, and you're going to see notifications about which cat is actually eating your food. So I made a dedicated video of this, and if you want to check this out, a full review of this, how does exactly this work, I'll leave the card here. And that's it, and these are all the hidden features that I discovered in Android 7.1 7.1 Nougat. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and if you don't like, dislike the video, and I will see you in my next video. Until then, goodbye.